Good morning, everyone. I'll put up my window for you. That is a nice Corvette. Today is Sunday, so it is Amazon Day. Getting to start a little later. Start time's at 9. I'm showing up at 8 because if you don't show up at 8, you won't get a good vehicle, and there's only so many that actually run. You get out a little earlier, about an hour earlier, so. It is so nice out. Oh my gosh. I got so much energy too because, well, I got a decent amount of sleep, drank a bunch of coffee, and I took a little jog outside, a little run. There's like a moth in here. Is that a mosquito? But I took a little run down by the creek, and oh my god, dude, I am so sedimentary. I need to keep getting up and doing that because, oh, it felt good. So good. Realize I'm definitely out of shape. Thin, but out of shape. I was able to get my table saw working yesterday. Worked perfectly. It was nice. It wasn't really loud either. I was kind of surprised. Smooth. But I cut the extra trim off the Skyrim board, and I took a bunch of different types of stain. One that Mom was using on the deck, which I really liked. 2 that I bought at Lowe's, and then just coffee. I just made some coffee and used that and put a couple layers on. And then, I mean, when I cut that extra trim off the board, there was a lot, and I cut it up into about 4 by 5 inch squares and just tested on those, and I even mixed multiples together. I think I found the one I want. It made it, yeah, it was coffee with the deck stain. You know, you wipe the coffee on first, and then you splatter some deck on there, and then smooth it across, and it gives it a light to dark contrast like an old map. So it was really cool. I think I'm gonna go with that one. As long as I can reproduce it, I'm gonna try it a couple more times. I'll put, you know, the wash of them both on the map in certain parts, and then just the coffee on the actual inside of the area on the map. And then on the actual table part, I'll probably mostly use the deck stain, maybe use the coffee stain for a bit of a outline or like an accent. And I think that will actually look really good. Now, I did make some plans for what I want the table to look like the actual table part, not just the Skyrim top. Got a couple ideas. I went and got the wood from Dad's yesterday, and it's all still there, but I'm gonna have to move it, all of it, which is gonna take a lot of time. But he needs that part of the barn, so I'm gonna have to get that moved. At least it's all there. I mean, I have a whole barns full of, oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Go, little buddy. Oh, shit, I think I killed him. Well, so much for freedom. Sorry. Yep, he didn't make it. Well, but it is good that I still have all that wood. I mean, it's a whole barn full, literally. It was a barn. Got a bunch of nice 2x4s, actual structural support beams, and I mean, some of those are like that thick. It's nice. And the really thick ones are the ones I'm going to use. I don't actually know what type of wood it is. Definitely a hardwood, but I don't know. I'm really excited for that, though. Oh shit, he's alive! Try again. There we go. Now there's no longer a moth in the car, and he's still breathing, or whatever the equivalent is for a moth. I assume it's still breathing. They don't do anything differently. Man, this woodworking stuff has got me so excited. I've been on a kick. It's just nice to, make something with your own hands, especially if it looks good and you can be proud of it. Just getting that skill is nice. I don't remember if I said this on here, if it was just a Shelby in pain, but I'm going to say it again even if I already have on here. I'm noticing that every older man pretty much that I've ever encountered has a bunch of skills. Like every grandparent, every guy at work, every friend's dad, all of them have, well, with the exception of maybe one that I can think of, they all have skills. They can do electric work, they know plumbing, they know woodworking, they weld. I mean, they can do mechanics. All of them have so many real life skills. And I don't know, I feel like my generation, myself included, we don't really have those. We aren't most of us aren't taking the time to learn anything like that, which I'm sure a lot of that will come just with us getting our own houses and having to learn that way, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who just pay the people with the skills to do everything, which, I mean, that's fair if you don't know how to do it, but at the same time, I feel like if nobody's learning, then eventually there are just going to be so few people that have the skills. I mean, it's no hidden thing that up-and-coming generations, again, mine included, but every new generation is becoming kind of more feminine, and I don't know. I think learning these things are going to be really important. So might as well start now. I mean, you gotta have something to teach your kids, and it's good to have something to be proud of. So. Sure what all I want to, actually, if I can do a good job on this table, the next thing I make will probably be like a bookshelf of some sort, because I don't have a big enough bookshelf anymore. And if Shelby is showing interest like she has been recently about books, I mean, I've always loved the idea of having a big library in the house. I want that, but it would give me another thing to build and one less thing to buy. And I have all the wood, so I have a shit ton of wood. Can't get over that. How expensive that is right now. What's really crazy is at Dad's work, apparently they order in just pallets of tubs of glue for whatever they use it for in the factory, and they come on these sheets of OSB board, or no, or plywood. I don't remember OSB. You like line the inside of a barn with it before you seal it up. But they just order tons and tons of those, and they just throw them away. So Dad asked if they could be taken, and they said sure. So he's legit just getting free OSB board, which is like at least $20 a sheet. It's got like 10 of them. I don't know how many, but it's close to that. It's like, damn, you gotta finish your barn up for free, and then after that you can just have an extra 20, 40, 80, 100 a month, a week, I don't know. You can just sell them to the Amish. That's pretty cool. They also have like a bunch of wooden boxes that they get in. You know, they honestly, with a little accenting and sanding and whatnot, they could all be really cool looking chests. So it's kind of cool. Might have some 100% profit right there. What is that? Oh, I think I finally have a storage limit. It's saying I can only go to 49 minutes. My videos I've been deleting must not actually be deleting. They're probably in like a trash. Are you sure you want to delete them folder? You know, it's over a 40, might be a 50-minute drive to work this morning. I'm not going to record that whole time though. Oh, fuck. I am just so excited. This good weather's got me in gear. Broken down car. Oh man. I'm just thinking, like, what I even want this house to look like. And shit, if I can start, you know, being able to make a lot of the things that I use in the house, oh man, I'm gonna be able to have this thing customized and looking good, and it's gonna feel so good. Even just being able to say, my house. My God, I'm 21. Now, paying it off will be a rigorous thing. No minimum payments. I would like to do a couple extra payments a year. Put them on a bi-weekly schedule instead of a monthly. But I don't know if I'll have to decrease how much I'm putting in my IRA for that. Probably. That's pretty important to do too, but if I follow Dave Ramsey, he would say don't put crap in retirement until you get the debt gone. At the same time, that stuff compounds pretty crazy. I guess so does interest on debt, so it's valid. I don't know what I'm going to listen to today. I'm not sure. I hope it's a good day. Last time was amazing. Had so few packages because I got to split a route, which is fucking awesome. I got out at like, what, 1? I don't remember. I recorded it that day. Man. So hopefully it'll be good. It's been pretty light all week at like my actual office. ask I don't know if I should ask Grandpa for tips and advice, or maybe if he wants to help or something. That'd be cool. He's the man I want to learn everything from. My gosh, he is a master at Grandpa George. He knows his stuff. And he's nice. Role model material. I don't know what I'm going to listen to, though. I have a ton of food, way more food than normal. So, see, this is another thing that feels so cool to be able to say, is like, some of my food is the deer I hunted and killed. Like, being able to go and provide and do things yourself. And Dad processed all of it. I mean, he was a butcher for 30 years. So we could do it all in-house. The feeling of going out, hunting your food, you know, taking the life, seeing it happen, there's a certain level of appreciation that you get from that. Because in every bite you take, you know, if you think back to that, or, I don't know, it just kind of sticks with you that it's not a food that you waste. It cuts that out immediately. You kind of treasure it because you know what it took to get it, and it's something you yourself went and did, so it's so much more valuable. Plus, completely free. I mean, I got a shit ton of good meat for free. It's a good feeling. Much more gratifying and appreciative than paying somebody in a store for farm raised or whatever. I mean, going out and actually doing it, just, it's good to know where your food comes from. But, so I've got deer in there, and I've got rice, and it's like a bunch of rice and mixed vegetables. I've got, I was able to snag the last biscuit thingy. What is it? It's kind of like a roll, kind of like a biscuit, maybe a hybrid of the two. I don't know. But Grandma Melinda made the biscuit thing, and it's going to be controversial when I say this, but oatmeal raisin cookies. But until now, I've never really cared for an oatmeal raisin cookie, but these things are like almost gooey. It's interesting. They're actually pretty good. But I digress. That chocolate chip cookie is the reigning supreme king of cookies. And my mind will not be changed on that. But these are good. Especially for a cookie with raisin in it. What else? 2 apples, a banana. Normally I have jack shit. So, that's really good. Might be something else, can't remember. But I have no clue what I'm going to listen to today. There's no Crowder except old episodes, which I guess I could listen to. I don't really want to, but maybe I will. So there's old Crowder stuff. I could probably find something under Jordan Harbinger. Yes, I was saying it wrong. Harbinger. He probably has something out that I could listen to. I did get a new audiobook. It's called Your Brain on Porn. It's really interesting. It's so fucking boring at the same time, though. The person who narrates it, oh my gosh, fall asleep. But it is pretty interesting. I was wondering some of the science of how that impacts anyone who watches it. Some of the negative side effects, I mean, I've seen in myself. I definitely see it in friends. So, I'm kind of interested to finish it and finished the Cole Protocol, the Halo book that I have. Well, one of them. I've read like a bunch of them, but this is the next one. It's probably going to be an audiobook day. I haven't wanted to listen to Shapiro or Michael Knowles or... Actually, I think I have a Walsh episode that I could listen to, but I haven't really wanted to listen to that stuff. Crowder has been covering my basis for politics so thoroughly that I don't really enjoy the other ones as much. Could try the Peterson podcast or continue on Peterson's book, but that one's like a deep philosophical. I really like it. At the same time, like, I don't know. You gotta be in a certain mood for that. But once I get out, and hopefully it's not a super late day, I can keep working. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to go to a different office and work, so I don't have to start until like 10, which, I mean, that gives me like an extra 5 hours in the morning. So we'll see. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I think I just have off, which I've had 2 days off in a row. I mean, 2 days off is usually what I get per month. You know, one every other week, 1 day. It's gonna be weird. I could go camp. Well, if it's warm, I could go camping. That would be nice. Maybe I'll just, I should probably work on clearing out Dad's barn. That's what I'll do. That and working on the coffee table. And, you know, I could still, later in the evening, go camping, provided it's warm, but... already. I didn't eat oatmeal this morning because I did not want to. But nothing's quite as filling. Usually can't even finish the bowl of oatmeal. If it weren't for like all the fruits and everything I put in it, it would be insufferable to eat. But it's not bad, it's just heavy. Kind of wish I had a coffee IV drip. That is so good tasting. Anyways, I am 23 minutes in, and I'm getting close to work. I still got another 10 till I get there, but no need to drain my battery. I'm going to be using it all day for whatever I'm listening to, so I will see you guys later. Have a great day.